Joe Waters' name may not be as well known as some other cruise industry executives, but no one can argue Joe's widespread influence on an industry segment that continues to flourish and evolve. Mr. Waters began his career in the cruise industry at Los Angeles-based Princess Cruises in 1977. It was that very same year that Aaron Spelling approached Princess to use their ships as the setting for a new television show. It was an event that would make Princess the best-known cruise line in North America, and at the same time, popularized the idea of cruising as a mass-market vacation. At the time, Princess had two ships, the Island and Pacific Princess. Joe quickly rose through the ranks and became president of Princess Cruises in 1981. He doubled the capacity by adding two ships, and by the time he left, Princess had emerged as the leading cruise line on the West Coast. Southern California and cruising have always been intertwined. In my early days at Princess Cruises, we worked closely with the Love Boat television team in Hollywood to make cruising into something that appealed to travelers throughout the United States and the world. And as Joe says, bingo, it worked. And cruising has been growing in popularity ever since. Back then, Southern California was our #1 market. Mr. Waters was president of Royal Viking Line from 1985 to 1989, and during his presidency, the luxury brand was considered the finest cruise line in the world. He supervised the building of Royal Viking Sun, the ship that became the company's flagship. He was president and chief operating officer of Crystal Cruises from 1994 to 2001 and saw the introduction of Crystal Symphony. He launched the line's first world cruise in 1996, the same year Crystal Cruises was voted World's Best by Travel and Leisure in the magazine's first ever World's Best Awards. While at Crystal, Mr. Waters was a member of the International Council of Cruise Lines Board of Directors. He was also a member of CLIA's Executive Committee, and he also served on the Management Committee for 7 years. But Joe is perhaps most remembered for co-founding Oceania Cruises with Frank Del Rio in 2003. Since its inception, Oceania Cruises has remained true to its points of distinction, the brand's original pillars that set it apart as perhaps the most successful launch in cruising's history. A friend of travel agents throughout his career, Mr. Waters acknowledged the efforts of Southern California travel agents to help establish the new line. When Frank and I founded Oceania Cruises, we knew that to be a success, we needed the support of Southern California travel agents and their clients. We promised to deliver an extraordinary cruise product. We did, and travel agents backed our new cruise line. We'll never forget the great support we received in those early, important days. Throughout my career, the relationship I've had with the travel agent community has always been extremely important to me. Being an inaugural recipient of the Diamond Awards means a great deal as it comes from business colleagues that I greatly respect.